As a dog returns to its own vomit, so too does a fool return to his folly. Proverbs 26:11. The wisdom of Solomon. I am standing on the edge of the abyss. I am thinking about us. I am thinking about us all. I am thinking of extinction. I am thinking of greatness. I am thinking of the great orc. Kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, just like us, not like us, class Aves, family Alcidiae, genus Pinguinus, species Impennis, in other words, the first penguins. They swam by their millions across the top of our great planet. No more. In 1795, Aaron Thomas wrote, "If you come for their feathers, you do not give yourself the trouble of killing them, but lay your hand on one of them and pluck the best feathers. Then you turn the poor penguin adrift, his skin half naked and torn off, to perish at his leisure. To boil a great orc, simply place it in a kettle, skinned or unskinned, alive. The kettle is fueled by the fire of the great orc, burning to boil the other great orcs alive, hundreds of them herded onto boats, hundreds of them corralled in stone pens to butcher at your leisure. By 1844, millions gone. Nothing left but a single specimen in a glass box and a little speckled egg. In 1906, Charles William Beebe wrote, "The beauty and genius of a great work of art may be reconceived, though its first expression may be destroyed. A vanished harmony may yet again inspire the composer. But when an individual from a race of living beings breathes no more, the last individual breathes no more, another heaven and another earth must pass before such a one can be again." In 1962, Rachel Carson wrote, "Why should we tolerate a diet of weak poisons, a home in insipid surroundings, a circle of acquaintance who are not quite enemies, the noise of motors with just enough relief to prevent insanity? Who would want to live in a world that is not just quite fatal?" At 5:06 p.m. on February the 19th, 2018, Eleanor Naledi Dixon wrote to me from her home in Marlinger. "I'd like to encourage you with all of my spirit to look very deep into the core of the inhumane impacts we have on this earth through the environment that surrounds us all. Honestly, we are all fortunate people, but do we really recognize the destruction men are bringing to our time on earth? And when I speak of men, I speak of patriarchy. I see what this life throws at us. Expectation after expectation placed upon ourselves to bring forth a better version of ourselves in a practical manner. But this is exactly where patriarchy has brought us. Drawn and driven from our bodies into our minds with no connection whatsoever to our spiritual selves, numb to the core of our feelings. We are growing weaker each day with no soul spirit, losing sight of what is true and just. I do hope that one day soon we can see each other and that we could drink tea together and watch the moon as it rises or falls and the stars as they dance between time. But I am a fool, and I am returning to my own vomit. I am standing here on the edge of this abyss, and you are all standing with me. I feel your hot breath on my neck. I feel your eyes upon me. I feel your fear fluttering in your bodies. I cannot see the stars from here. I feel the feathers of the orcs between my thumb and forefinger. I feel the red dirt of Eleanor's land underneath my fingernails. And I am sorry. I am so sorry that I will be sorry for the rest of my life. In 2016, Stan Grant wrote of the God of second chances. In 1999, Desmond Tutu wrote that the universe trends toward good. They believe it. I believe them. I believe. And Eleanor said, call out your name. Who are you? From the beginning to the end of your life. And Charles William Beebe said, another heaven and another earth must pass before such a one can be again. And Rachel said, why should we tolerate a diet of weak poisons? And Desmond said, the universe trends toward good. And Stan says, there is a God of second chances, so step away from the vomit. Put down the orc. Stand back from the abyss. Listen to her. She's telling you now. Do not ask her why she did not tell you before. Stop corroding her. Stop plucking her feathers. Listen to Eleanor Linal Yidi Dixon when she tells you to oppose fracking. She is, after all, a genius with 60,000 years of understanding of her land. Call this number, 088996437. Call the NT Chief Minister's office and tell the office that although you are not a resident of the Northern Territory, you are most concerned about the impact on tourism, the largest employer in the NT, worth a revenue of in excess of $2 billion per year. So call this number, 0889996437, the NT Chief Minister's office. Step away from the abyss. Put down the orc. Hold each other's hands. We'll go together into the darkness, holding hands, crying out, calling that number, and trending, 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 trending towards the good. Towards the good. Towards the good. Towards the good.
Visit wheelercentre.com for the best in books, writing and ideas from Melbourne, Australia and the world.